Hello, hello. Welcome to EmTV. It's me. I'm your host, Emily. What's up, guys? Welcome to my daily live on Instagram and Facebook, and the replay on IGTV and LinkedIn. So, just Emily coming at ya Tuesday evening to drop a little wisdom, give you some love. Bergs, hey Berg, how are you? How's fatherhood? Hi Corey, thanks guys for joining. All right, the topic for today, I'm so glad Virga's here. My brother from another mother, John Virga, is joining us, folks. It's been a long time, brother. All right, the topic for today is Equinox was yesterday. For those of you guys that didn't know, it was the day where there are equal parts day and night. It is the official transition from summer into fall. And for me, that always signifies two things. That's four things, but two things. It always signifies this saying that I love. It reminds me of the leaves are about to show you just how beautiful it is to let go. I just love that quote. The leaves are about to show you how beautiful it is to let go. And the second is that it's now time to start going in, start to go inside. We start to nest. We start to self-reflect. We start to just be in our inside more. As we get into winter, we start to plant all those seeds that we want for our future. And so this is the time that we're coming into. I also wanted to talk a little bit about how Equinox relates to balance, because it's the equal parts day and night, and essentially it symbolizes creating balance in our life. So it's really interesting, you know, being a mom and an entrepreneur and a person living in the 21st century, how balance is just not, it just doesn't, I mean, I had a coach once that said, balance is not something that you want to strive for. What you want to strive for is integration. And I loved that distinction. Balance is not something that we have to strive for. Integration, powerful integration. How do you integrate being a parent and an entrepreneur, or, you know, a 9-to-5er and a side hustle? How do you integrate your social life, your fun and recreation with your family, with your spiritual life, with your personal growth, with whatever it is, with maintaining your household, with making kid lunches every night, you know? So I love this reframe around, you know, balance doesn't have to be something that we strive for, because to me, when I strive for balance, I get stressed the F out. What's powerful is having integration in your life. So it's knowing what you value and then knowing when to prioritize certain values over the other ones. So, you know, this sort of subtitle of this live was Equinox and Balance and Going After What You Want. So, you know, there's this, like, this time of year, I always feel so tenacious, like the year is coming to a close. How do you want to finish the year? What's the gross, you know, income that you're going to have achieved by the end of the calendar year, this tax year? And it's always just like this wake up call for me to be like, okay, like, how do I want to go out, right? The beginning of the year, like, we start off and we're all like super empowered and putting the past behind us. And like, now we're like last quarter of the year, folks. How are you gonna finish off? How are you going into fall? How are you going into this inward time, to this, you know, this time where we get to nurture? What seeds do you want to plant? What is it that you really want? And what are you going after in your life? So a couple of my lives, I've mentioned to you guys that I'm running a female mastermind right now. And it's lighting me up. I love it so much. It's the first time that I've done this. It's probably been in the works for a really long time, but essentially there's a group of women that I'm leading every week on Wednesdays. And so I'm so excited because tomorrow's Wednesday, so we get to meet for our 90-minute call. And the premise of what we've done is we've all set 3 different commitments: a personal commitment, a career commitment, and a financial commitment. And we've been sharing our commitments and talking about how to create a plan to help yourself go after what are the different milestones within that plan, so that you know that you're on track for creating what you want, for having your commitments to come to fruition. So first of all, it's just so juicy, I think, when you really get in touch with what do you really fucking want? What do you want in your life? What do you complain about all the time that you just you want that thing handled? You just want to get it sorted. It's pay that credit card off, or pay your car payment off, or, help your kid with their grades, or, exercise, actually lose that last 10 pounds. Or it's get stronger, or just not be so tired at night, or wake up energized and enthused instead of groggy, right? There's all these things that we play on repeat day after day in our thought process, and those thoughts, they have an impact on our body, and then our body responds in a certain way or doesn't respond in a certain way. And typically what most people are doing is they're just playing that feedback loop over and over and over again, day in and day out. So I love how equinox, solstice, end of the school year, beginning of the school year, end of the calendar year, beginning of the calendar year. These are all opportunities that we have to check in with ourselves. What am I up to in my life? What am I doing with my time? How am I spending my precious time on this planet? What am I doing? And am I really going after what I want? Am I really creating what I want in my life? Am I being the change that I want to see? Am I being who I want to be? Am I creating what I want to create? So I was having a conversation with a client today, and we were talking about what's possible, right? What is possible? Anything is possible. Okay, maybe it sounds cliche. It's true. We are magnificent creatures, magnificent, powerful, magical beings. We literally can create what we want. It's our own thought process. It's our own habits, it's our own lethargy that get in the way of creating what we want to create. So when you get in touch with what's possible, the question to ask yourself is, what's the breakthrough that you're up against? That if you created a breakthrough in this area, what's possible could come to fruition. What do you need to make room for in order to have your possibilities come to fruition? And then I was thinking about these commitments that we're having in our mastermind. And one of the, spoiler alert, if anybody's watching this from the mastermind that's going to be on the call tomorrow, one of the things we're going to talk about tomorrow is what's the way of being, or what's the one thing, if you focused on it, what's the one thing that would support all of those other things coming to fruition? Maybe it's a way of being. As I mentioned before, it's this time of year I'm fired up. I feel tenacious. I feel hungry. I feel empowered. I feel enthusiastic. It's I'm, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. I gotta create the damn thing. It's up to me. I gotta work out. I gotta get my body in shape. I gotta eat right. I gotta drink more water. And if you look at all of those things that you want to create in your life, whatever they may be for you, what's the one thing that if you were being that way, if you were creating that in your life on a consistent basis, it would handle all the other things? Who are you being in your life that would help you handle, or who could you be being in your life that would help you handle all of the other things? I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this video. Stay tuned for more. I'm here every Monday through Friday going live for you guys on Facebook and IGTV and Facebook Live and Instagram and in LinkedIn and all these things. I'm sending you love. Thanks for watching. From my heart to yours. Let me know what you thought of this video and stay tuned for more. Lots of love. Bye for now. Ciao, ciao.